Welcome to Dark Horizon Creations. I'm Mike. This time we're taking a look at the G.I. Joe Classified Series Tiger Force Flint action figure by Hasbro. Now, if you hadn't already, please follow, like, and subscribe to my social media accounts on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Don't forget to hit that bell icon so you get a notification of when I post new content. Alright, so today we're taking a look at the G.I. Joe Classified Series Tiger Force variant of Flint. This is, of course, a Target exclusive. It is number 89 in the series and is in the latest assortment of Classified Series figures. Now, for those of you watching this product review and you don't know anything about the character of Flint, Flint's file name is Dashiell R. Fairborn. He was born in Wichita, Kansas. He is a Rhodes Scholar and holds a degree in English literature. He subsequently enlisted in the United States Army as a warrant officer. He attended one station unit training at Fort Benning, Georgia, and went on to complete the U.S. Army's Airborne and Ranger schools at Fort Benning. Flint also has his long tab, having successfully completed the Army Special Forces Assessment Selection Course at Fort Bragg, where he was subsequently assigned to an operational detachment in a Special Forces group. Flint went on to attend and graduate from the U.S. Army Aviation School at Fort Rucker, Alabama. Now, Flint was later chosen to volunteer for G.I. Joe, which he did. He passed their selection course, where he currently serves as one of their mission planners. Flint is attached to the Tiger Force, which is a separate detachment within the G.I. Joe unit, whose primary focus is counter-terrorist operations in Central and South America and Southeast Asia. So, taking a look at the packaging, you've got your G.I. Joe Classified Series banner at the bottom with the G.I. Joe logo below that. In the right center, you got some cool artwork of Flint. Upper left center, of course, you see the figure in an action pose. The upper right, it shows you the accessories that are included inside the packaging. On the side panel, you've got the same artwork of Flint. On this side panel, you've got a QR code you can scan, which will take you to the website and show you the skills and abilities of the character. On the back of the packaging, you've got more obligatory product shots. And one thing that I really want to point out about this is the scale on the left side of the action figure. This is something that Hasbro began incorporating with their plastic-free packaging. It's a really neat feature because it shows you the exact height of each of these action figures. All right, very briefly, let's talk about what's included inside the packaging. On the right, you have the action figure in the pull-out tray. It has identical artwork to the exterior of the box. It's done in grayscale. To the left, you have the accessory packaging, which is designed to look like a military hard case. On one side, it's got Flint's name. On this side, it's got the number of the action figure and the series, which is 89. Then on this side, it's got the G.I. Joe logo. So, taking a look at the figure, you can see that Flint has on OD green combat pants. His boots are gray on the top with green soles. I like that. I think that is a neat feature that they included. He has gray shin armor, gray knee pads. Of course, he has on the brown and dark gray Tiger Force camo combat shirt. He's got on a plate carrier. You can see it's got some mag pouches on it. He's got extra shells for his shotgun. He has his duty belt and his gun belt. Drop thigh holster on his right leg. On his left thigh, he's got a sheath for that big Bowie knife that he includes, gray combat gloves, OD green Garmin watch, and of course he's got some face paint on. If you look on the upper left shoulder of his plate carrier, you will see the little G.I. Joe communication device. And as you can see, it is not silver, it is dark gray. That is a nice touch. So let's bring him in closer so you can see the attention to detail on the head sculpt. Great elbow pads. There's the sheath for his shotgun. All the way around, this is a nice action figure. I love the fact that they include hard knuckle gloves on these figures, and they are two-tone. That's very realistic. There's the sheath for his Bowie knife with some accessory pouches there. Here, holster, accessory pouch there. It's just a nice action figure all the way around. As far as articulation, the head, little swivel and pivot. It's on a ball joint there. The neck is also on the ball joint. Forward and lateral movement at the shoulder. Bicep rotation. It does have a butterfly joint to give him increased range of motion. Upper arm rotation. Double jointed elbow wrist rotation, wrist pivot. His torso is on a ball joint and hinge, and you can see that the plate carrier is going to impede that just a little bit. Forward and lateral movement at the thigh rotation, and these are nice and tight joints on this figure. And they do have the drop down thigh joint here. Double jointed knees, and these are pinless. Lower leg rotation, foot will pivot and roll. All right, let's talk about accessories. First and foremost, you do have Flint's beret. You can see that it has the Tiger Force flash right there. That is nice. And when you put this on, make sure that the flash is over his left eye like that. Push that down so it's nice and secure. Flint also includes a bowie knife. You can see it's got a silver painted blade, black Zytel handle. That's really nice. A lot of detail and texturing in there. That's going to fit right down in that sheath just like that. Then we have the sidearm. Standard sidearm for the G.I. Joe Classified series. I do like these little pistols. It will fit right here in this drop thigh holster. Made by Black Hawk. Next you have Flint's shotgun, and it does have opening breech. That side got some shells attached to a holder right here on this side. Take this, slide it right into that sheath on his back. He's got his shotgun if he needs it. Last but not least, Flint does include his primary weapon, which is the M14 EBR or Enhanced Battle Rifle. And you can see there is some warping on this, and the way to resolve this is to get some super hot tap water, immerse it in that for about 40 seconds, pull it out, straighten it, and then you can tape it flat on a hard surface like this, or dunk it in cold water immediately after to try to fix the shape of it. Or you can use a hair dryer and heat it for the same amount of time and just try to bend it. Usually they ship these sandwiched in between a piece of cardboard that's taped to prevent the warping, but this is pretty severe on this particular one. And it's not just the barrel that's warped, it's the rail up here on the front. It does have a detachable 20 round box magazine, iron sights, collapsible stock. And let's get this in Flint's hand. Bring his support hand up and over. Get him in an action pose. Overall, the Tiger Force Flint is one of the best figures in the line to date. It's a must-have if you are a collector. My only complaint is the warp weapon. So there you have the G.I. Joe Classified Series Tiger Force Flint action figure by Hasbro.